bought 20 years ago because it was a single-family resident neighborhood. Even across the street, although the houses were not the greatest, it did encourage wildlife to come into those yards. And yes, we saw up to 6-point deer grazing in those fields, which won't be fields anymore, much less the mallards, much less the Canadian geese, and the umpteen number of rabbits that we have in our neighborhood as well.
All of us would be happy to have single-family homes on that property.
The single-family homes and the culture that goes with that lifestyle.
We're not against development where homeowners would be coming to stay and put down roots like we put down roots in our neighborhood. We would have no objection.
An out-of-scale 3-story commercial building in a single-family home setting.
I have nephews that all live in apartments. I lived in apartments for many years. I support apartments.
Prior to buying our home, we were actually renters. And as a former renter, I can actually admit that we really didn't take care of our neighborhood. We weren't really interested in our neighbors. We kind of came and went.
I mean, I know when I was living in an apartment, I wasn't invested in the neighborhood.
And you live on a quiet residential street today, you would not want this apartment building on your street.
We've contributed to the neighborhood, keeping our houses up, getting to know our neighbors. We're part of the community. Apartment dwellers overall.
Our block, our whole community, the community of wonderful residents and people that are willing to take pride in this neighborhood, not renters, not renters.
And my concern just with having kids is that these people aren't investing in the neighborhood. They're not here to stay. I would love to see something where people are maybe purchasing a townhome and invest in the neighborhood and care.
It's like cancer. You don't want to keep eating away at residential neighborhoods.
I don't know who any of you people are. Don't you people care about us? Don't you people care about us?
Am I speaking the truth there, Pete? Am I speaking the truth there, Pete? I'm not disagreeing with the expansion of the tax base in Richfield. I would like to know who's going to surveil this. Is there going to be security cameras? Is this going to be surveilled? Who's going to keep track?
We have safety issues going on at 66 and Nicollet. I am told now Subway and American Pie locks their doors after 8 because of being robbed. We have muggings, we have purse snatching, people lurking in the shadows.
Where are they going to park? There's not enough parking.
Who's going to pick up the trash? Where are the dumpsters going to go? Obviously, 30-some units are going to generate a fair amount of garbage weekly. How often will that garbage be hauled? Where will the dumpsters be set up? See, all of this, and maybe I'm just ill-informed, but I don't think so.
You've endangered my wife and anybody else who is retired. And now you want to put these roundabouts in, and nobody seems to know how to drive them. I have to drive into the city of Minneapolis to make it to West Richfield.
So, Mr. Carlson, I do appreciate you sharing.
I can't hear you.
I appreciate you sharing your concerns, but we really need to be hearing about the specific development, and I think our staff...
I don't know what's going on. I don't care about me. My wife is the most important thing in my life, and I'm sure that other gentlemen have the same feelings for their wives. I think it's time you people take your head out of where the sun don't shine and use it for something to part your ears with. Only having one lane each way, and everybody else who lives east of 60 Portland Avenue has 4 lanes, 2 each way.
So again, if you wanted to speak to any of the folks over here,
I can't.
If you would want to go speak to any of the folks over there, they could give you the number of the person at the city to talk to about 66th Street, but we don't have the power to do anything about 66th Street.
I specifically didn't want to live right next to an apartment building. Like I say, I've been there for 24 years now. Long-term homeowners. I don't want to see the neighborhood change just to build an apartment building. Show us that that you care about our homeowners, that our concerns matter. When is the homeowner going to be heard? When are our concerns going to be important to the city of Richfield?
We don't want it zoned for mixed use because it's going to decrease our property values.
Mary and Bruce have put a second level on. They've done porches, attachments. The value of the properties are going to go down.
My husband and I just bought our house a year ago in April. We started renovation today on our house.
Literally, Mary and Bruce put another house on top of their house. You can go look.
We're putting a huge addition onto our house that the city has given us one of those awesome loans for. I wouldn't have done that had I known this was happening. And I don't think that's fair to me, and I don't think that's fair to my neighbors.
I'm also one of the newest residents in the neighborhood. Spent a significant amount of money. We were part of the boom that made Richfield a hot residential housing market for a while, and hope it will continue to be so.
Bought my wife's parents' house. She's been in the neighborhood for over 60 years. Okay, my concern is...
If you could just stay close to the mic so people watch.
You got one of those tall apartment-type buildings there. We should have a residential area where we don't have no tall buildings like that.
Can you finish up, please?
Yeah, this sucks.
This is funded in part by the annual financial support of viewers like you.